Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tutorial on SketchUp on how to design the final project for the semester, our message center. And the base is 10 inches by 3 3/4 inches. I'm going to give you dimensions as we go. You don't have to memorize them. We'll have them for you in the computer lab when you need them, or you can sketch them out as you hear them now. I went ahead and snapped a rectangle here down in the coordinate corner here so you don't lose it. It's a very small object, 10 inches long by 3 3/4. I'm going to go ahead and raise it up 3/4 inch with the push-pull tool. Look into your distance down in the lower right hand corner and you'll see how that's done. So 3/4, if you don't hit it just right on, you can always type in the coordinate, and I'm just going to see how close we get. We do. So there's my little wooden brick or block of wood that you will get similar to this. The next thing is measuring off a 3-inch line from the end, which I'm going to use the tape measure for. Go ahead and grab that out to 3 inches. Use this quite a bit to reference different lines that I'm going to need later. This is an important place, which you will see in just a few minutes. That's the width of the wall, or the width of the walls that will go up here. In just a minute, you'll see them. 1/2 inch down from each edge is what we need to mark. So I'm going to pull in from each direction 1/2 inch. These two little boxes here need to be scribed out with a pencil, so I will do that next. Notice how SketchUp remembers or knows where you want to be from corner to corner. Makes it really convenient. Okay, so we have these rectangles scribed out, and those would be cut out normally by you with a handsaw, but the magic of SketchUp, we're actually going to go ahead and lift these 3 inches up off the deck of this base, and we'll get one of our sides. So watch the numbers as I pull up to 3, and there we have it. I'm going to rotate around. Apple B, like boy, is how I'm going to lift this one up, and that's going to be push-pull. And there it is. So I have both my sides. I'm going to just pivot back around again and shape the top of both of these one at a time with a nice feature here. I'm going to go back to my measurement tool and find my midpoint, which is right there, and drop down 1 inch. This is where you all drill a hole through for a axle or a dowel rod, but I'm going to just pull down to 1 inch and leave that line there for reference as I come back to my arc tool. I don't want a single arc on this one. I like the 2-point arc, and you'll see why. All you have to do is very easy to create a rounded top to this by clicking on this X, sliding over, and clicking on that X and lifting up to the midpoint and my final click. Not quite done yet. I need to carve off the edges with the push-pull, and that's what this is going to be here until it fades to blue or gray. Wow. Let's take a look at the other side. Might have gone overboard with that. Looks like it. So I could knock the other wall right off. So I'm going to back up 1 step. There it is. Let's spin around and get the repeat on the other wall. I'm just going to go quickly here to show you that first I measure down from midpoint, once it tells me where it is, to an inch. There it is. A double arc, it remembers what I last used there. Click, click, and one more click on the top. I'm going to push pull these. There it is. And there's the other one. So I'm going to rotate around just to check my work and start on the other side for the dowel hole. Virtual, I've got to do a couple of little things here with these lines. One is to, well, let's go ahead and drill out that spot. Oh. See how I want to do this. There's the spot that I want, but I want to use the circle tool for it. So basically you're going to come down, find the midpoint. There it is. Click on that center, and then you just pull off a little bit to set your radius. And all I need is an eighth of an inch radius, which gives me a 1/4 inch dowel, and I have it. The nice thing is I'm going to punch right through this with my push-pull and create a dowel right now. First I'm going to clean up a few of these lines with the eraser tool, like this one and this one. It's a little confusing. I don't need these ones either. So just kind of clean things up. You'll start to see the shape coming about. Here we go, push-pull. I'm going to pull the dowel out first. Get a nice distance. I'm going to go ahead and orbit so I can get a better look at this, and you can see it too. As I push this back through, well, actually should be creating a new dowel that goes into that space. Let's see if that's true. And it did. So I actually went a little over with that, but that's okay because it's very easy to fix. Okay, so we have a little sticking out there, and that's normal. That's the way we want it. Let's go ahead and do a little touch-up work, and then you can take off on your own project and see how you do. One of the things I like to do is just distinguish these two pieces of wood from one another. That is an upright piece of wood, and this other one is the same way. So I want to be accurate in that. And another line to clean up. All that's left to really do here is just decorate it. And I can start that with my paint bucket. You'd go to the brick and pull down some wood and find what suits your fancy and just start pouring it into different parts of this project. And that's what I'm going to leave you with for now, and we'll meet over in the lab to get some nice work done.